Hello, welcome back. We're going to do row 18. No, 19. See, I didn't mark my work, and I would have done the same. No, well, maybe, I don't know. But I might have done the same row twice, which is not what we want to do. Although some rows repeat in this pattern. We're going to do a row, what is it, 19A. Yeah, it says AC in the front. So that's nice. I just put it the wrong way. AC in the front. Goes really in the front of your work. It says side stitch, done that already. Then it says 2 fronts, 9 back and 30 front and a side stitch. So it's an easy row. There's not much variation, but enough to give it a nice pattern. 1, 2 fronts, and then 9 back, four. Working at the front of your work, it's like biking with the wind in your back, you know. And it's all a little bit more easier because you can see directly what you're doing. You see the pattern forming, the color coming, and it is more clear. You make less mistakes when you work at the front than when you work at the back. That's, I think it's a fact. At least I do it. I hope others do it too. And when you make a mistake, most common it's on the back of your work. And with a color change, I mean a color change like this, that you need to go from back to front. You see, now we need to do 13 in the front. You go to the front, but you take this one or that one. See, you could take this one again and you have something weird. So it's at the back or a color change. And sometimes it's in the middle of a color too. You just skip one. Accidents happen. It's all handwork. It's not perfect. And it doesn't need to be perfect. I sometimes leave my mistakes in. Some people can't. I can. Because I tell them it's handwork and it's my signature. And it gives it a little bit personal touch. And you see it's not coming out of the factory where they make 5,000 of the same blanket. And you say, well, I missed one stitch. So what? Live with it. Life doesn't end there. For some it does, for some it ends, but not for me. I can leave it. Not in a little work like this, not in a very small work like this. I like to have all my stitches in order. I wouldn't like to mess this up. That is too small overwork. But in a big blanket, nobody. Well, only the people who are looking for it will see it. Some people look for my sister. She always looks for my mistakes. She says, "Oh, you made a mistake there and there." I said, "I know, leave it." And she corrects them all. My dear sister, who introduced me to Interlocking Crochet a year ago. And I was sold. I love it. I love I do a mosaic too, but I love interlocking. And side stitch, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did already 4. And there is my main color, row 19A. You see it forms already nicely the hearts. On the most width of the hearts, you see. Oh, this is going to be mark your work where you are, cross the row out what you just done. And we're going to do, I made a mistake here, see? Oh, I was chatting too much. Shall I show you a quick fix? I will show you a quick fix. because this will, you always have the yarn here and you can't do it between. What I am doing now, this is an easy fix, an easy fixie. And I don't like it. Normally I will rip it out, but because I was taping and I was chatting at the same time, didn't leave my yarn. You all should be screaming. I go one down, find my stitch here, yarn over. Even kijken, waar is die steek? Is it here? It's there. It's from there. See? It's from there where I made my double crochet. I just make a double crochet again. And I do 4. There. And you have your line here. See, that's how I do it. Now this is not correct, but nobody will notice. Shh. But I made a mistake. That was a quick fix here on the border. And you see, you don't notice it in the front. Some people also correct the back. I could do that, but that's okay. I don't want to rip now because I'm taping this with mistakes. Thank you. Okay, it is inside stitch front and my line is now corrected because I made a mistake in my work. And then it's one front. I made a mistake in my work. Oh. One front, 10 in the back. And that in a small work like this. Oh, I was just proclaiming that I won't make mistakes in a small work like this. And what did I do? The obvious. It is the where you leave your yarn, back or front. And that's why you get those little stripes on the side, that you don't place your accent color in the front or the back in the right position. And then you get this little stripe on the side, which you don't want in this pattern. But it will be covered up in the back a little bit by the border. A little small border only, not a big one. You can make a big one, but it's a potholder. No use for me telling to make a big one. Now 1 row will do. What was it? 10 in the back. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 10 back. And then 12 front. 6, 7, 8. Ooh. My hand's still in the middle. Yeah. 8. Kom op. It's not my crochet day today somehow. I have those days that your work flies out of your hands, you know, you're like, zzz, like a machine. And some days I'm like this and I fuck up I mix, sorry. I mix up everything and I'm Dutch and you use the word regular, then I'm so sorry. It's less grave. Shouldn't swear in my videos. But well, today it's a bad day for crochet for me. 1, 2. The side stitch in the front. And you see, here it is. And then my stitch marker in. Look, corrected side, as you see. You see it maybe a little bit, but it will be covered by the border anyway. But that's how you fix a little mistake on the side. You just do a crochet, a double crochet or a treble crochet in the front if you see you've missed a stripe or a vertical. I will show that all in the next clip. And thank you for watching. I hope you learned it, and I hope to see you back for the next row. Let me mark my work and mark my work. And that was 19B. We did 19B. I hope to see you for row 20. Thank you.